I'm going to attempt to video calibration of this Truax no-till drill. This is the drive wheel right here. I have it raised up, retracted so that it engages the drive system that turns this auger and this dispenser wheel, and shut it all the way off. And then I've removed all of the drop tubes from these three, so we're calibrating half of it. So I'm going to put seeds in half, lay that there. So we got three. I need to put a catch pan under that, and I'll be right back with it momentarily. I don't know what you see when where I put you. See in my hand. Okay. Let me just go. Let's go on a walk through the maze. This Truax drill attaches to the front of the skid steer, which is very handy for drilling in tight areas. It's really kind of a unique system. They're the only ones that make this. Before I discovered it, I had spoken with other drill manufacturers, and none of them would even consider trying to make something like this. So my hat's off to the Truax folks for doing it. Obviously there's some things you have to pay attention to when you operate it this way. You can't make spin turns until you pick the unit up. But you can't make tight turns in a tractor on a 3-point hitch either without lifting the drill. So it's really not a whole lot different, but different enough that it scared just about everybody else away from the concept. But it allows you to get right up close to things, and in tight areas you can maneuver that you just can't do with a long rig like a tractor and either a draw tongue or a 3-point even. So it's a great system and it works really well. As you can see, the row units, there's 6 of them on this drill. They make one with 8 row units. I went with 6 for cost and just space considerations, and I don't do that much. If I had, you know, twice the acres, I might consider a larger drill, but it doesn't take that many hours to do what I've got with this one. Okay, so we're going to calibrate. We need a catch pan for the seeds that are going to drop out of those seed tubes. So, and of course, when we did barn cleanup, we used this for a dust pan. So now it's got dust in it. We've got the dust in a trash can like that. And then I'll get a rag and I'll do a quick tidy up here. Don't want any extraneous fluff going into my calibration rig. Okay, that'll work. Close enough for the girls I hang out with, at least the ones that hang out here, which are few and far between. And yes, this is a congested shop. I do know that. Okay, that's going to go there. And we're going to go, I'm going to dump a bag of soybeans in this side of the hopper. And then we're going to do some arithmetic and find out how many ounces of seed we need to fall in a given number of turns. And I'll walk you through that arithmetic too, because it might be kind of interesting if you have a youngster who's learning math and wants to understand why it can be useful sometimes. This is what the seed hoppers look like. There's a little bit of residue left over from stuff I planted before, but I vacuumed most of it out. That's not a problem. So in comes some seeds. Okay, here we are back at it. I set up a little chalk talk to explain kind of how we came at what we're doing. So we start out with 43,560 square feet in an acre. The width of this machine, it has 6 planting rows on 8-inch centers. So it's got a 48-inch planting width, which is 4 feet. So 43,560 square feet divided by 4 feet gives 10,890 linear feet. Now, the rolling circumference of the drive wheel is 7.5 feet. It's 87 inches. So if we divide 10,890 linear feet by 7.5 feet, it gives us 1,502 revolutions per acre. All right, now let's take a look at the beans we're planting here. And this is a 1 unit, which is for 1 acre. It's 140,000 seeds. And its weight, net weight, is 48.28 pounds. So we want to plant 48.28 pounds. So 48.28 pounds, 48.28 times 16 ounces, that's 772.48 ounces per acre. So if you divide that, 772.48, make it 772.5, divide that by 1502, you get 0.514 ounces per revolution. Now, we're only calibrating half the machine, so half of 0.514 is 0.257, okay? So 5 revolutions, 0.257 per revolution, should give us 1.286, let's call it 1.3 ounces of seed. So that's what we're shooting for. So we're gonna do 5 revolutions, and then we're gonna weigh it and see where we are. And I'm gonna make a quick adjustment. So I'm gonna park you here in the beans. I'm gonna come down here to the slot width deal. I'm gonna bump it over just a wee skosh to the left-hand side of the black mark that I made for the other stuff I was planting, which is similar in size and weight, similar in density. And I'm going to do 5 revs of the planting drive wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 revs of the planting wheel. Now, before I put them in the bag, I better empty the bag, because I don't want too, I already know there's too many in that last shot we took. Okay. Okay. There's the bag of beans. Let's clip the scale on and see how much it weighs. We are at 1 ounce. Well, we have to take a quarter off. We're at 1.1 ounces. 1.1 ounces. I'm going to check my tare again. And we'll go back and we'll bump it open just a hair more. I'm just assuming that the bag weighs the same upside down or right side up. If somebody thinks it doesn't, let me know why. Okay, it is the bag weighs 0.2 0.2. 0.2 okay, so 0.2. We'll do one more test and see what we got here. Uh-oh. Helps if you have the bucket lined up. We didn't. Let's do her again. We got beans on the ground. Wonderful. Let's try her again here. Okay, now we got it centered. Let's do it one more time. I think we caught them all that time. Okay. Okay, we had 0.2 tare weight, and we are at 1.123. So we need about 3/10 more of an ounce of beans here. Yeah. We need about 3/10 more of an ounce. We want to be just under a half. Okay. Just under 1.5 mark. So bump it back where it was. It's not going to be super precise, but it's pretty darn close. Repeatedly. Right side mark. Let's see how it does. If you wonder why I'm wearing one glove, it's because this wheel's got pieces of locust thorn in it. There's 5 turns. I bet you were right on the money. That's what I bet. Oh yeah, we are at 1.5, and we'd like to be at 1.52. No, we want to be at 1.5 by golly, because we take 0.2 off and we're at 1.3. We are dead nuts on, folks. We're right there. Okay. I'm calling that calibrated. She's ready to plant, but the ground's not. But at least the machine's ready to go. I got a new tube in the tire. I got the locust thorns out of the inside, but we're punching the tube, so I think we're getting close. All right, that's calibration 101 for the Truax drill planting beans. Okay. See you later. Thanks.